Oh, it's showtime. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Amanda's here
Yeah.
in the Digital Content Center. I'm here.
We're
She looks
here.
small. I look large.
Stand on my tippy toes.
It's not. I don't know. What is today? Today's a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
The holidays always screw me up.
I thought it was a Monday.
I worked. We both worked yesterday.
Yeah,
and
we
we
did.
both think
Yeah,
it's
we did.
Mondays.
We have no idea what
It's all-
day of the week it is.
I think even if like I didn't work, but like everyone around me, I did work, but everyone around me didn't
did.
work. So it's
It's like a weekend.
yeah, it feels
almost.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give you a little weather update. This is also countdown the days. That's gonna sound bad.
Counting down the days
count
until
down-
I leave.
Count
Nice.
the days until I leave.
Nice. We have a calendar up
We
in
have
the
a
studio.
calendar.
We rip them off every time.
No.
Last day. Amanda's gone. Thank goodness.
That came across wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you meant.
Yes. So Amanda's leaving. What are you, last day's Friday
Friday. Yep.
for
I'll
me.
do
You're filming
sunrise.
for me.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, you won't even be here for my last day.
no. Is this our last day together?
Tomorrow.
Oh, you're here tomorrow too. See, I don't.
I don't even. Yeah, I'm luckily.
Who makes
I know
these
my
weather
schedule.
schedules? Oh wait, it's me. I don't know if I made it this week, but anyhow. Okay, you excited? Ready?
Yeah.
Packed?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not packed at all.
You need movers? We'll recruit out there.
Yeah, help is needed. No, I have my whole family's driving
Okay.
in to help me move out, so we're good on that. I just have to do the physical packing part,
Yeah, that's the worst.
which is I keep looking at everything and I'm like, I need to do that, and I just don't.
Yeah. It's a good time to get rid of stuff though.
Yeah.
When you move, like always remember like going from like college to home and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
You purge.
yeah, time to get rid of the stuff you don't need. Okay. Well, I don't want to get all sentimental, but well, you're here tomorrow. You can maybe be doing this tomorrow too. So it may not even be our last
Oh, so not be our last one. Then.
okay, let's get on with the weather then. I'm not good with goodbyes.
No, me either. I try to ignore it until
Exactly.
I'm gone.
Okay. Oh, what a sky. You probably weren't up this. You
I
worked
was
late
very
last
much
night.
asleep.
You were asleep.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get up and retweet things and I think you're up, but
Yeah.
whoa, we got someone from someone from Hawaii. I love when like we get
Oh
these
my
like
goodness.
Hawaii ones
I'm jealous.
from Hawaii. I no nowhere close on that. I
Yeah,
wonder what
it's
part of Hawaii
awesome.
that is. What island? John, let us know what part of the islands. I've been to Maui and Kauai. What's the other one? The main island.
Oahu?
Oahu. Yes, but I've never been to the island of Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's
no,
the one where there's the. Have you been to Hawaii?
I've never been to
No.
Hawaii.
You'd love Hawaii.
I know.
You're
I've
like-
been meaning to go.
You're Mrs. Ocean.
Yeah.
So
Central Oahu.
ooh, Central Oahu. Okay.
It's pretty cool. Did you guys have a nice sunrise this morning, John?
Ah.
We did. I don't know.
Is it sun up there yet?
Oh,
I would
it
think
might
so.
not.
It's gotta be
maybe just
close. I
about,
don't know how
yeah.
many hours they are. It's been a while.
I don't know.
It might be pretty early in the day there. What are you doing up, John?
Maybe you never went to sleep.
Yeah. So there you go. Beautiful red sky. Some of our viewers chimed this in this morning. Red sky in the morning. And check out this time lapse. This is an amazing time lapse. So I sort of set it between, I think it's like from 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning. And John saying it's the highest elevated district in the Hawaiian Islands. Ooh,
That's awesome.
cool. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. So look at the eastern sky. So the eastern part of the sky is red, right? And then watch the river, how it gets reflected red. I love these stuff. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
that is. John's at work, going to work at 5:12 in the morning.
Oh,
There you go.
no.
So that's how many. You were right. 6 hours.
Yeah, I thought
Look at
so.
that. 6 hours. So 5:12 earlier. So I don't even know if the sun's up there yet, though.
No.
I don't know what time sun up is there. Good morning to Michelle. We're all over the place. We're in Hawaii and sunrises here.
Yeah.
So let's see. We got I always do that. I gotta click this button. So you ever hear the saying, I know you've heard the saying,
Yes.
I can't think of the saying. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. Red sky at night, sailors delight. And there's often some truth to that, right? Because, the sun comes up here in the east, our weather comes in from the west. So that sunrise is actually like reflecting off of the leading edge of those clouds. and we got that whole scattering of light. You like the scattering of light?
Yes.
Yeah,
I love the
big fan of
scattering
the
light.
scanning. So the shorter the wavelengths, because of the scattering, we don't see the blues and the violets that we typically see in the the rest of the day. But the early and late day, sunrise and sunset, we see the longer wavelengths, which produce the red and the orange. So I had to do like a 1 minute video on that. It took me like 20 minutes to like come up with all that in 1 minute.
The shorter ones are harder to do.
Yeah.
It really is.
Well, there's a lot going on. So it's like the opposite at sunset. So, typically if you have a red sky, that means your storm system's moving away. It's moving to the east, and the sun's, of course, setting in the west. So it's reflecting off the back edge of that storm. So, and by the way, just in case you, Joe or John, John is saying no to the sunrise yet, so he didn't even see the sunrise. So if the sunrise comes up while we're doing this, you need to send us a picture, John.
Yes.
Hawaii. So we'll see if it's red and see it compares to our sunrise or sunset. But so that's sort of how the and that's often true. Some of these weather folklore are better than others. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that are, that aren't necessarily true, but this one more than not tends to be true.
Yeah.
Although, I don't think we really need to take warning today. It's just some rain coming in. It's no like major storm, but this one is, typically mainly true, I would say. I'm trying. What are some of the other weather folklores that are a little?
April showers.
Well, yeah, I always say they bring more May showers.
Yes.
But there's a ton of them. Even I just can't think of them. I'm normally good with all the weather folklore.
There's a lot of them.
Ring around the moon's pretty good.
Yeah.
When you get the ring around the moon, that typically means rain or snow because they're caused by high cirrus clouds. So, there's a whole. I think I have a whole book of them back there in the weather center somewhere.
I think so.
Cloudy right now, though, after that vibrant sunrise. So the clouds have filled in at 64. Look at that east wind at 15. You got some barge traffic going on. 2.
Wow.
It's busy on the river. And we're going to see some rain, although this graphic, I don't think it's going to be that heavy looking, the rain this afternoon. It's probably going to be more of a light rain, but there will be some rain coming into play here. Nothing more than just a few sprinkles out there now in some areas. Here's what everyone wants to know. I wonder if anyone's asking about this. Oh, John works at a pine. Well, we're going to learn all about John and the pineapple. If you do go to Hawaii, the pineapples are amazing, number one, but you can have them shipped back. You get a whole case.
What?
You just sign up for them, and then they take it to the airport, a case, and they put it on the plane, and you come back with a case of pineapples, give them to your family, friends, and eat them.
Oh my goodness.
So, but they're the best. They like the pineapples we get here come from Costa Rica. Nothing. I'm not bad mouthing Costa Rica, but the pineapples in Hawaii are so much sweeter and better than the pineapples we get at the grocery store. Debbie's saying it feels like fall. Feels like fall.
I don't know. I went outside. It was almost a little muggy out there.
Yeah.
I was not feeling it.
It's cool, though. It's definitely cool today. Yeah. 60s today, tomorrow. But here we go. Everyone wants to know when it's sudden summer next week. Sudden summer. Amanda's leaving, and we say enough of this cool stuff. We know Amanda likes it nice and chilly, so Amanda's leaving, and we're going to bring up the heat next week. So we're keeping it cool while you're here, and then when you get out of town, we're going to crank up the thermostat.
Thanks for holding off until I'm gone.
You're welcome. Yes, like I have any control. John says he doesn't work for Dole. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what pineapples it was that I got, but they were delicious. And aloha. I got John. And Michael is saying, gonna miss Amanda. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay. So there we go. That's the big story here is cool through Sunday, coolish, and then warmer next week. Man, I really need to. Hate when that happens. Okay, I was showing this morning, and boy, the models are driving me nuts. They still sort of are. But, when you forecast the weather, we like to see like all these numbers be somewhat close to each other.
Yes.
When they're way off like this is what we call a forecast that doesn't have a whole lot of confidence in it. Now, it's kind of interesting. Earlier, the big arrow here. Big arrow. Earlier, this model, the graph, was showing next to nothing. Now it jumped up in the latest run to almost 2 inches when you know it. And all these other ones that were showing 2 inches is now coming down. So I think it's probably going to fall somewhere in between, take the average of all this, somewhere between 1/2 inch and 1 inch. of rain coming our way. So the flowers, your gardens are going to get a drink of rain. But yeah, and you look at those amounts, if you were to multiply them by 10, that'd be like, I was thinking about that this morning. Can you imagine if it was like a snow forecast?
I love to think about that.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, I was thinking about it. I'm like, holy cow. It would have been like a range of like 2 feet to nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have been.
Yeah. Ripping our hair out back here.
I would have just left. I would have been like, I quit. That's it. I can't. I'm not going to be able to figure that one out. Okay. So there's the clouds, visible satellite showing there's clouds out there. So a cloudy day. It's cool. A little bit of rain. If this is reaching the ground, we have a lot of dry air and we have the wind out of the east. The mountains over here east of Pittsburgh, higher terrain. And Amanda's going back this way, back home. She's going to go over those mountains. She always has to. The Appalachian Mountains. So when our wind is out of the east, so that's a down-sloping wind. So what happens is that dries out the lower levels of the atmosphere. And this rain's coming in, but it's running that dry air. So I have a suspicion that a lot of this, if it's reaching the ground, is like some sprinkles. That's it. So it looks worse than it is. That's a lot of, especially when you draw on the radar, it really looks worse than it is, right?
Yeah.
So there's a bigger picture of the radar, and we have that slug of rain coming on in from southern West Virginia, Ohio, and it's pushing eastward. So what I probably would expect here, look at this futurecast, run some sprinkles, and then later this afternoon turns into kind of a light rain. Nothing too heavy, but not pretty this afternoon for grilling. Doing any grilling?
No.
No grilling?
No grilling.
Okay.
Packing.
Not even eating.
Indoors. Not even eating.
DoorDash? No.
DoorDash. Maybe.
And then we have some rain coming in. Probably the heaviest rain later tonight, tomorrow morning, it looks like. And then it begins to taper off into the afternoon hours of Wednesday. But kind of a wet midweek stretch. I feel like the past couple, you ever notice like the weather is like on reruns? Like the past 2 Sundays have been sunny in the morning and then they turn cloudy in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Middle of the weeks have been kind of wet.
Yep.
And so it's like, repeat weather. And it's been kind of staying cool. But that changes. That changes next week.
Get me out of here.
Get you out of here. Although I have a feeling it'll be just as warm.
Where I'm going.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're not going that.
100%.
You're not going that far away. So we're going to be in the 80s next week. Finally, summer kicks in here. For those of you wishing for summer, if you have a pool, you're probably like, come on. I need
Yes, your pool's open, right?
Yeah, I dipped my feet in it yesterday. I was about as brave as I got.
Oh, you have a heated pool, don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Jeff.
Because I didn't want to. I'm a wimp. I didn't want to come out, and it was going to be like.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna come out, and it was going to be chilly. It was in upper 60s, near 70s. It was a little too chilly. So, let's see. Going to Miss Amanda. Where is she going to? You want to tell Brian where you're going?
I'll tell you guys.
Oh, you haven't revealed this yet.
I haven't revealed it yet.
See, I almost did. I forgot that you haven't revealed that.
I will say it's a lot closer to home, and I'll most likely be able to look at your guys' forecast, and it'll most likely be sort of similar.
Hey, copy cheater.
I'm gonna copy paste the forecast.
So when is this? When is the big reveal coming?
I guess I'll do it on Friday or Saturday.
Your last day or day of? Okay.
Yeah.
Day after. Okay. Yeah. So if people don't know where home is New Jersey. So it's closer to New Jersey.
Yes. Yep.
Closer in New Jersey than here. That's the big hint.
That's the big hint.
Anything else we want to say? Oh,
Nope.
That's the wrong one.
Oh.
Which one is it? Oh, I don't know what I wanted to do. No, not that. You don't do this for a while. You forget all the buttons.
You should have seen me trying to do it the other day.
Really?
I hit probably every single button before I got it right.
Sometimes I use this one.
Yeah.
And it's
that's
like,
what I use.
you like it? But then it covers up stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
But I like the little bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Except we'd need to be a little
We
bit.
need to
Yeah.
be like it.
We'd be button heads. It's all these look at all these different options. Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's not good. We're going to use that.
Unless you have a third person.
So we invite more people.
Yeah.
That's what we should do. We should randomly invite people. Just like out there. Hey, we're going to pick someone and you get to join in. We send them an email and then they come on in and then we chit chat.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Let's see. Bobby, we got more questions. Let's see. Jeff, where can I send you a picture? I'm trying to confirm a tornado in the sky going over the house, but never dropped. This is last year. Ooh, if it was last year, it's gonna be tough to confirm. You know, the other thing with pictures of tornadoes is really even funnels. Right? It's hard to tell from a picture because it's just still.
Yeah.
Um,
Videos are definitely better.
yeah. So, Michelle, you could send it to Chime In. Chime In lives on the WTOV9 app, free to download, easy to do. Upload a picture that way. So that'd be the easiest way of sending it in. And Bobby's saying, look for 3 dry days. Oh, it's making some hay season. So tell you what, probably next week.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think those are your dry days. There's a system coming in Friday. It's either Friday, late Friday, early Saturday. I don't have a good idea on the timing on that one yet.
Yeah.
Probably not a lot of rain with that, but
No.
some showers. Either the Friday showers are going to be removed or the Saturday showers are going to be removed. I don't think it's going to take up both days like that, but it's a quick hitting system. And then after that, next week is when it starts to warm up, and we probably stay dry next week to do get some hay baled. And Brian says the Ohio Valley will always be your home, Amanda.
Oh yes,
Always.
I will miss it.
Yes.
I will.
So you always have a second home here.
Yes.
A second home. We'll keep a clicker ready warm for you.
Yeah. Thanks.
You come by and visit anytime.
Yeah, if I'm in the area.
Yeah.
I'll definitely stop by.
There you go. Okay, so that's all. I think that's all we have. Anything else we want to add to this? This lovely, whatever. What do we call these? Webinars, updates.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Weather
Red sky in the morning. All those sailors out there take warning. That was kind of funny. I talked about that, and then we, immediately John from Hawaii chimes in. So it was like we had someone sailing in Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird how that worked. Okay. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe Amanda will join us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.